Hi, my name is Seanan McGuire, and I'm the author of The Brightest Fell. The first piece of writing I did that was really meaningful and memorable to both me and multiple members of my family was the 12, I believe, page essay that I wrote when I was 9 years old, explaining to my mother why she had to allow me to start reading Stephen King, because she had failed to stop me from reading any other horror author, and therefore it was being a little bit hypocritical. There were footnotes, there was an index, there was a bibliography. I was 9. I got to read whatever I wanted after that. I think the most surprising thing about life as a writer, honestly, has been how easy it is to fall into the rhythm of never putting on real people clothes. I own more pairs of cartoon character pajama pants now than I did when I was 9, and that's magical. It is a magical, magical world. My planner. I am an old school pen and paper planner person, and I use a classic Franklin Covey planner system. They don't actually pay me. I wish they would, because I could let them pay me in planner supplies. Writing everything down longhand, even though I write my books on a computer, really fixes things like deadlines and how many words I need to make per day to hit them comfortably in my head. So I could not live without my planner. I kind of get a little squirrely when I can't find it. So I am also an author named Mira Grant, and as Mira Grant, I write biomedical science fiction thrillers. I wrote a series called Parasitology, the first volume of which was called Parasite, which was about genetically engineered tapeworms. And in order to prepare for that, I went to a museum of parasitology, which would like me to stop naming it in interviews, got a tapeworm in pill form, ingested it, and lived with a tapeworm in my gut for a year and a half. His name was Timmy. It took 2 courses of antiparasitics to get rid of him. I kind of miss him sometimes, and I like to tell myself that Timmy is still with me in spirit, sapping nutrients from my soul instead of from my body. Wow, did people get aggressive about, have you washed your hands? You just watched me wash my hands. Have you washed them since then? Okay. The only piece of completely universal writing advice I have ever encountered is that you have to read. You don't have to write every day. You don't have to hit a certain number of pages. You don't have to hit a certain number of words. You don't have to have a certain technique, but you have to read, because if you don't know what's going on in the genre you're working on, in the adjacent genres, just in the world, you're not going to have stories to tell that fit the current language of story. And the language of story is something that's evolving constantly, and that's evolving because of the things we do.